Hi everybody, Jeremy here from Video Editor Studio, and today I'm gonna share with you how to add cinematic bar to your video in Davinci Resolve. Let's check it out. Alright, so in Davinci Resolve right now we're on the edit page, and here we have a real video that we've edited for a production company, and I would like to add cinematic bar to it. To do that, I'm gonna show you two ways to go about it. The first one will apply cinematic bar to the entire timeline, and the second one will apply it to only a specific part of the timeline. So the first one, how to apply it to the entire timeline. It's very easy. You can just go right over here in timeline, and then you can just select output blocking, and here you have a different format that you can choose from. So the classic one will be 2.39, and that's pretty much it. Here you have basically now the bar applied to the entire timeline. You can choose from those different formats. I can show you quickly what the difference is. So here 1.33 will be sidebar, 1.66 as well, up to 1.77. And then from 1.85 up to 240, it will be a bar at the top and bottom. 2, 235, 239, and 240. So this method is very good if you're doing a short commercial, a short ad, or a short cinematic video and you just want to have it applied on the entire timeline. If you want to have it only on specific part of the clip, I'm gonna show you how to do it by using the cropping method. So we're gonna remove the current output blocking. To do that, we just go to output blocking, and here we hit reset, and that's now reset to the original format that we had. Then we're gonna go over to effect, and here we're gonna select effect and adjustment clip. We're gonna just take it and drag it above the clips that we want the bar to be applied on. So here, for example, I just want it on this section. It will be just the preferred method if you're editing a vlog, for example, and you have just a cinematic section in it, but not, you know, the entire vlog with this format. So now we can just crop the top and bottom to add our cinematic bar. The advantage of this method is that, as you can see here, we can now really select the one that we want, and we're not stuck with a specific format. The only thing that matters is that we keep the same number here, so we have a bar that are the same size both at the top and the bottom. And so now if you play it, as you can see, it's applied with the adjustment clip, and as soon as we get out of the adjustment clip, we don't have the bar anymore. So you have a bit more flexibility with this method. Regardless the method that you choose, something that is very important once you've applied your bar is that you make sure that you reframe properly your video. Ideally, you would have shot directly in that format, so you can frame when you're shooting with that format in mind and have like the best composition possible. But if you do it in post, then you want to make sure that you have something that is framed properly. For example, here there is not enough clearance between the head of the subject, and there is too much space right here at the bottom. So I would like to adjust a bit the framing. I'm gonna go over to the inspector, and here I'm gonna adjust the position to make a bit more room above the head of the subject, and here I have a framing that I'm more happy with. So make sure that you do that and that everything is framed properly, and then you're ready to export. Having that specific aspect ratio with cinematic bar really make a difference in making your video look more cinematic, because we used to see movies with that format. So when we see a video with that format, if that's done properly and that your framing is good, and you know that it's not all over the place because you've blocked some part of your video by adding those bars, if it's ever purpose within your composition to have that specific format, it will make your video look more cinematic. So here, if you're interested, I'm gonna show you the video without the bar and with the bar, and you'll see, in my opinion, it makes quite a huge difference. So let's check it out. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Speed up your workflow and create better videos using the pack available on our website, including titles, transition, and templates, but only for Davinci Resolve. Get started today by downloading our free starter pack containing a compilation of 20 titles curated from our library. Link in the description below or at videoeditorstudio.com.